How's it going? Optimus Fire here, and today we're going to be reviewing the magnificent Mecha MM01. So here we are, and here he is, and you can see I have the box here as pretty much of a backdrop. But here's MM01, aka Bumblebee Movie Prime, in his vehicle mode, and let's get in close here. Some of the details, you can see nice silver for the grille, the lights, fog lights here done in a nice orange. Get some yellow around there too to make it look worn. Get silver for the headlights, the white here as well as the yellowing again. Get some silver like scuffs and scratches put onto this to make it battle damaged once again. This side here you get that same like yellowing going on there. You get the rims here done with silver and some yellow. Focus. There we go. No, focus. Don't know why the camera keeps going right out of focus. Come on. There we go. And it looks really, just really good. Like that. You get the silver on this side. The blues as well up here. You do get the back of the truck right here. As well as the trailer hitch right here. I don't know if this fits any trailer. I think it fits the MPP-10 trailer. I'm not sure. We can see the taillights here underneath. Not a lot's going on. He rolls really, really well, actually. All rubber tires. So, there's that. Let me just try and get things here connected, but there we go. Oh, also one thing I forgot to point out is windshield wipers here do move around for you to mess with if you want. But there we go. For a quick comparison, here he is with Creo Prime, because he's pretty much one of the only vehicles I have right now. But you can see Creo Optimus Prime's almost as long as him, actually. It's okay. Remember, it's a Lego. It happens. He literally just blew up. It's a good thing I fixed that. And areas with cliff jumper. My review for this guy will be next, I promise, but not right now. There you have that. Now, he does come with quite a bit of accessories, but they're all mainly for robot mode. But I can show off two now, which are these smokestacks here, which mine came with the different arms. So the arms have more articulation than the original one, but so you get the black painted there for smokestack. And to switch them out, you just take these off here, and we'll put these ones on like that. So now you can either have the angled smokestack or the regular like smokestack on. But personally, I like to keep the regular ones on for truck mode, since that is how we saw it in the movie. So now there's nothing else left to do but to get down to the transformation on this toy. And transformation is not one of those. It takes some time to do, but it's okay. What am I gonna start with here? What do I want to start with? Let me get this whole thing back together. Sorry, this back section on my copy of the toy for some reason does not like to stay together, and I don't know why it don't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Oh, hey, I got it. Look at that. It's, well, it was, there we go. Now it's staying. Yay. Where am I gonna start with? Well, we'll start with pushing those mirrors in like so, and we'll just begin with, I'm gonna say, we'll start with this section here. So you just pull these canisters here down like that, just to get them out of the way. For now, we can come underneath here. I want to take this bit here, we'll fold it, fold this down to get it out of the way. You want to rotate this whole thing here around, and then we'll bring it in like so. And then there is this post right there that will go into a port right there. You can see that. So now we'll just take it, put it right back in, and there you go. You get that section done there. I'm just doing this because then I can get things out of the way. Let's split the legs here again. We're gonna do that same thing with this side here. Let me get this bit up and out of the way. Rotate this whole assembly. Bring this back in. Make sure you have the clearance. Get everything back in. There we go. We'll separate them here. You want to untab these actually. I'm working on the legs now, so we'll get the legs done since I'm already started with them. We'll bring this part out like so. You want to bring the foot down and then rotate it around there. Get it all out of the way. We're going to take this bit here. Don't fold it in yet. Want to fold it up first, then we can bring it in. Bring this bit up. Bring this whole assembly here will rotate. And then it will just sit just like this. We can bring it down. And then, well, before we do anything, you want to take this. It's on a double hinge, and there are two tabs. So you can see there's this tab here and this tab here. You want it in this tab right here for vehicle mode, but we're going to bring it to this lower tab here for truck mode, or for robot mode. So we'll take that, bring it in, take this, tab that in, and then this tab will slot in right there, like that, and there you go. Get a bit of a leg done right there. So now, hopefully, I can show this better right here. Rotate this around, bring this up, bring that in, bring that in, make sure, rotate that all the way, bring out the foot, rotate the foot all the way around. We will take this assembly, bring it down, we can tab it in, bring that in, we'll bring in this. Come on. Why won't you tab? There we go. Right? There we go. Okay, now it's in. So there we go. We got two legs all done. Now we gotta raise up a little bit because he's gonna be very, very tall. Okay. So now we're going to come here to this section. We're going to open this whole thing up. You also want to pull it out a little bit. There we go. And now we'll take this part here. I'm going to fold it up just a little bit. Take this bit, fold it down. Fold this in. We can fold that up now. Fold this whole assembly in. And then just bring this around and down like that. And bring it right there. Now we can take this part and just bring it up like that, just to get it all out of the way. Same thing over here. Untab. Untab it. There we go. Make sure everything's out of the way. Okay. Now, come on. There we go. We'll rotate that in a little bit. Then we can bring this in, fold that in. Bring this down, bring that down, bring this down, fold it over, like that, bring it down, there we go. And now we get this whole thing done right here. Actually, one thing you want to do is come here, I'll bring that up like so. Now, we're going to come here to the arms. And we're going to take, we can lift this part up a little bit. You just want to take the arms here and bring them out and over like so, kind of G1-ish. Take the arm out, bring it forward like you're in the 80s with the G1. Now we're going to take his chest here, open it up, and then we're going to rotate. Nope, actually, we want to fold these bits. This bit here, we want to make sure we fold them out because they're going to get in a bit of a way of this whole thing here. So let's see how I'm going to do this. Okay, I might have to fold some things down here. My camera is going on here. Hang on a minute. Okay. We will bring that down. Come here. Bring this. Can we get the head through? Head. In theory, all of this should rotate around. If we can. Do we bring it down and then rotate? I don't really remember. How the heck do I do this? Because if I remember correctly, this whole thing should lift up and then the head should be able to... You know what? I'm just going to do it this way here because maybe life will be easier this way. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh yeah, that was actually easier. So now we'll just take this part, fold it here. There we go. That made life so much easier. I think I might have forgotten though. Okay, so now we take these here and just untab them. For now, we're gonna come in here. You wanna always have difficulties with this part here. These are just on ball joints, so they pop off. Don't really mind it. It tends to happen a lot on my copy here, but let's get these bits here in. There we go. We'll fold these in. Okay. Make sure these bits are out. Now we're also going to make sure that this whole thing here is up, because then you can swing that in. And there we go. We got that in. We're almost done with this transformation, okay? I'm going to rotate these around. And we'll bring them up. And it's kind of like the MPM or MP10 transformation. So that's what I like about this here. Yes, I own a version of MP10. The only thing is well, I don't currently know where he's at. I think he's in store. I think I have him in a bin somewhere, and I just don't know. There we go. Now we'll untab this. We can bring them down here on a bit of a double hinge. Let's actually bring it down real quick, because now once we do that, this shouldn't... Hopefully I didn't break that. I don't think I did. I'm kind of scared now. It's a great figure. It really is. I'm probably not smart enough for this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now that went in. And let me readjust real quick. Okay. So, we're almost done with this. Here we're halfway there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. YouTube, please don't demonetize me, even though I still am not getting paid from this. You guys like that? I think that's a good version. Okay, so we're going to take this part here. There was this tab right here. It's going to go into this slot like right underneath that joint right there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take this part. We're going to take this bit here actually first. We want to take this, put it in there. These will just peg in. See a little peg in there. We'll go into a port inside of this thing here. There we go. And then there we go. Alright, we'll bring these parts here in. Make sure they tab in as well. I don't know why it's not going together. Come on. You were just... I had him in robot mode earlier. Now he's not wanting... Nothing. Come on. All I gotta do is get this in. I got the peg in. Now I just need to get this tab. There we go. Takes a bit of finagling on mine. Again, my copy's not the greatest. But it's not the worst either. I'm honestly glad to, well, have this figure here. The best Optimus Prime one, in my opinion. Now we are going to just, well, since the crotch is already in place, just make sure to bring these parts down here. We're going to rotate this whole thing around like that. Again, we're finally at the home stretch to it. Now, there is tab right here. It's going to go into the slot there. Like so. And then this one here. Be very careful. These are spring loaded, so once you bring them down, they're just going to spring back. Alright, now we'll finish up with the arms here. So, we're going to come here. You want to bring up this tab thing. We'll bring this up. Bring up the smokestack, and this tab right here will go into a slot right there. So, we'll just bring it down. Tab it in. There we go. Then we'll take this assembly here. We'll bring that up like so. Take this here and bring it all back. This post will plug into a port there. There we go. Want to make sure to bring the arms all the way. Make sure the arm's in. Rotate it there at the bicep. Bring this will be out here. You just want to bring it in like that. We'll pan down just a little bit. There we go. Rotate it at the forearm. Bring out the fist. And then we're almost done. We just got one more part for the arm. But we also got to work on this arm now. So same thing with this arm. Bring this up. I'm actually going to bring those out now. Want to bring this whole thing up. You want to... We're going to do one. There we go. That's tight. The one on the other arm here is a lot tighter. So yeah, that's like tons tighter. Okay, bring that in. Like that. Bring that. Rotate it around. Bring it in. There we go. We're almost done. Now we just need to remove these smokestacks right here. I also just realized I did forget a step. Don't worry. I will show off that step with that one there. This one right here. Now, another thing you want to do is just push up on these bits here. Push up. And there we go. After that process, here we have the magnificent Mecha MM01 in his robot mode, and he looks really, really good. I like this thing. I think it's fantastic. Let's get in close here on his head sculpt. It is very nice, very inspired by the movie. I don't know if the eyes are painted. The batteries, he did have batteries, but they don't work on mine because, well, he didn't come with them. But it looks like the eyes are painted. I don't know. See, on my end, they just look like they're black. But on camera, they look blue. So, I will be honest with you, I don't know if they're painted or not. They probably are. But this thing here, though, in itself is just so cool. Like, this figure itself is worth it. I am so glad that I own him now. He is probably the centerpiece in my collection, to be honest with you guys. Now, there is something I'm going to show off here before I show off any articulation or comparisons. And it is with this figure, because he is a heavy, heavy figure. So, let me show you real quick in the instruction booklet here. On this page here, his skeleton right here is made up of metal. You can see that, like, this whole thing here is made up of die cast, pretty much. So, a good weight about him. But yeah, this yeah, I think it's really cool here. Now we're gonna bring in some comparisons. All right. So just because I have him, I don't have any other ones. He's my first one. So here he is with original Venerable Sentinel Prime. You can see he is still shorter than Sentinel Prime, but you know what? I don't care. I really do like this scale here. I hope we get a Rise of the Beast one of this, because oh, the figure is amazing. So there we have that one, my first one. Now I'm only going to bring this one in as well because I have him here, and quite frankly, I want to show it off as a difference. Here he is with the Wei Zhang Commander Thunder Leader. You can see this is what we've gotten with Michael Bay, and then this is what we got with the new one. And I will admit, I like both of them. I really do. I'm a big fan of both movies, but I like this one a little better. But it doesn't say this one's bad. I like the design. They did their best with what they had. This one's just awesome. Like, but if you really had me to pick, like, which one overall I would probably go for, I will be honest with you, it would probably be the Bumblebee movie one. But yeah, there you have that one, just in case anyone was wondering. Like I said, I don't have any other ones, so I can't really show off any of the ones from the movie. But articulation wise, though, his head's on a ball joint, so you can get all that. You can look up about that far, down about that far. Arms can do a full 360. They do go in and out, and you can see the shoulder here. The shoulder pad does move out of the way. I will show off the details in a minute. I just want to show the articulation because, again, there is one difference between this one and the original. So the elbow here does bend at this joint here, but now due to it being a new and improved one, it does have another joint here, giving him a double jointed elbow. So there you go. He does have wrist swivels, as well as they can go in and out, but no finger articulation, unfortunately, but it's okay. The finger, he does have articulated fingers in the upgrade kit, which I might get. I'm not sure 100% yet. He does have an ab crunch. You get a pretty nice bend out of it. He does have a waist swivel. He can do a full 360 at it. So there we go. Now I'm going to get these skirts here. bring the leg down and you can get more articulation if you do it. But his leg can go forward, that far, back, out that far. Outward movement, he can do more than a full splits, and come on. Come on. You can do it, Prime. I know you can. I know you can and you want to. Come on. I almost had it. I almost. Come on. You can have him. I swear you can do it. I had him doing it. Oh, there we go. He can do a super kick. There you go. I am so going to get a picture of this real quick because I'm going to post that on Insta. But there you go. He does have a little bit of a thigh swivel. Not really a lot there. So you don't get much there. He does have double jointed knees right there. And I love this. When you bring it down, you get that. But then when you bring this down here, you get more details that come out. And I think that's really cool. Especially with this bit here. Like, you get more of that details. And I love that. And his feet can kind of move up and down a little bit. You do get some nice ankle tilt. And he does rotate. As well as the foot. And you do get a toe joint. So there we go. There we have that. Now, one thing with the crotch piece here is you can actually... You can see there's a tab there. And there's a slot in there. So what you can do with it... So you can take the crotch here and tab it together. And I think that's pretty cool, but if you really want to get him in poses, you don't want to tab that in. But there we go. Now, for the other accessories that he comes with, he does come with a bunch of different hands. We get 2 of the pointing hands here, which are also painted nicely, like the other hand here. You get some like silver right there. Love that. And the hands are easy to swap out, but you get 2 of those right there. You get 2 of these ones here. So there you have that. You get 2 trigger finger hands, which I already have the gun in one of them because I know what they mean by this was hard to get in. And then here's the gun. And you can see what I mean. Gun is nicely painted. I love the paint work on this gun here. Like, it's just so good. So sick. You can also pull out the magazine here. And there is an actual bullet inside of there. And I like that. And then we just take the magazine, slide it right back, and there we go. Now you can swap out the hands. They are on ball joints, so if you want to, you can come here, pull out this here, and you can have them with, oh, I haven't, this is my first time using these hands, so, well, for this side at least, but you can have this hand going on there, where he's like, reaching out, touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Sorry. But there you go. It's on a tight ball joint. If you want, you can give him a pointing hand. I'm only doing a one side, but it's okay. You can have him point somewhere, so if you want to pretty much create like in Dark of the Moon there, when he's like, today in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them. You can do that. So, yeah, there you go. There's that hand on him. Go. And, of course, we'll put the hand with the gun on. Because, why not? Okay, there we go. Nope. There we go. And now, there we go. Here he is with his gun here. But don't think that that's all yet, because it comes with one more accessory. It's actually a big accessory. I need to move him. It comes with this. a nice base here, and I like it. And it's a nicely painted here, but we can set this on the ground there. That's all it's really made for. Take Prime, put him on top there, and there we go. Oh, jeez, I almost knocked everything down. And there we go. Get Magnificent Mecha on his stand. You can see it makes him too tall for my camera. But yeah. What else? There was some... Oh, another point of articulation I forgot to mention. It does have a butterfly joint. There you go. Now, the other difference between this and the original one is the shoulder here. So, you get this bit here where at first it was never like that. There was like... It was just a straight metal bar. Kind of like what you see here with that. That was what this one was. So that's new. They added that onto there. And I want to show off the arms. The original one, for the arms here, this was not painted gold. And neither was this. These were painted the gunmetal gray. And same thing with the back sections right here. These bits were just... There was no gold paint on them. They added these arms to the new one. You can get, if you have the figure originally and it doesn't have those, they have it on Show Z. You can go and get the figures there, or get the arms there. But yeah, I also love the look of this back. It doesn't even look like it transforms. Let's look at the details real quick. So there we go. So yeah, that is that right there. I do want to get the Monocrat Mega Tank, which is their take on Megatron from the Bumblebee movie. But there we have this one here, and he's alright. I want to get him into I'm gonna get him into like a nice pose here. I think that will suit the video for it. This pose I had him in earlier. Come on. There we go. So you can definitely do something like this if you want. But anyways, if you guys like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Please stay tuned for the next one, because I'm going to definitely show you guys more with this guy as well once I get the upgrade kit and another figure from pretty much this line. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.